how many people we have here that do security or police? Oh, lovely. Even those who don't do, you may need it. Now, I see them and hold on plus minus like in Israel. For a policeman or for security, if I want to arrest someone, I cannot use extreme amount of force. What do I mean by that? I say to a person, I assume by plus minus the same procedure, hold on to Israel, sir, please step out of the car, I don't want to touch you, etc. He says, no, I don't want to, he's not compliant. Then I understand it's an escalation. He says, no, I don't want to. Now there's two options, the hard way and the soft way. The hard way means I can hit very hard and cause damage, and then the policeman will have internal affairs to say, I can headbutt the guy, I can hit him until everything becomes soft, and then he'll comply. Okay? And really beat him up with batons. That's going a little bit extreme in me. The other way is controlling and restraining techniques is initiated, so I can apply a certain technique if it was required to use force, but in the legal justice, okay, in the court, you would not show physical signs of damage. What do I mean? If the person is hit on the eye, the knee becomes blue. Not the same day maybe, but the day later, all the small blood vessels, they sink down and it looks very bad. The guy, he takes a photo, he's at the doctor. He's fine, nothing, just a small bump on his skin. He hit him. And then the policeman, they say, policeman, you shit, you didn't do well. But most policemen, unfortunately, don't get enough hours of quality training. Agree? Yeah. Am I bluffing? Everywhere I go, the same problem. Okay? Now, as I said in the problem now, we talk about body language. In the training I try to provide, once I understand the person in front of me is not compliant, there's two options. You can say I'm calling it backup, or I'm using pepper spray. I can honestly tell you, I have two good examples. Pepper spray doesn't always work. Okay? I have talked to people that they can use it for making it refreshing to their mouth. Okay? That is psychopath. They just keep coming in. Then, the last option, taking the gun, is not so good because if he's not having a weapon, then you don't have justification of going lethal with the gun. You understand that? In the legal justice, probably here too, the person must have a weapon that's putting me in danger. The capability and the will to kill you, and only then you can go to neutralize, I'll say it nicely. Okay? But when I understand there's a body language and there's no cooperation, and we're talking and arguing, first is the space. Technically, I'm left-handed, so I would prefer to be with my farms not close. I would prefer to be a little bit distance and stand a little bit on the side. God forbid if I need to use my weapon, I will be able to do some stopping motion with my hand and go for the gun. Or change direction. He may suddenly have his hands in his pockets, and I say, sir, can you take your hand out of your pocket? Yeah, fuck you, I'm not taking my hand out. Okay? Now, there's a window in the body language. If I will wait for his attack, that's when you were a beginner policeman. If I wait for him to attack me, and then legally I say, I'm doing self-defense, but it may be too late, because when I have, now I have this in my book, but I may have a small knife. And the other option is initiating. What does it mean? I may have to go inside and get the job done. Now, if I'm saying, sir, please show me your hands, then you reach out and reach for the hands immediately, put them on the ground. Up until now, I'm not doing anything, but now from here, I'm rotating him on the back. Put your head in there. You feel the pressure on the spine? What I did now, are you injured? No, but it's not comfortable. You got that? Now, remember I said we can get into a fight who's grappling, who's not? But I don't want to. I want to rotate the guy and try to achieve a hold on the chin and to rotate the face. You see that? You feel the pressure on the neck? I'm not choking yet. I can go for a choke. But everything is based on element of surprise. Just like he can surprise you, instead of waiting for him to go inside and start hitting or something. In any event, he's putting up his hand. Put up his hand. And I can. Okay? He's there. Now from here I'm rotating, hands behind the back. Hands on your belly, right? Okay. Yes. Now you only have to be careful so it won't bite you. Okay? So we call it drag and pull and control. When the hands are up and there's body language, I'm saying, hey, you, and he said, hey, what do you want from me? And then I take the same hand. See? Now off balance. Now from here, feel the cranking, I'm breaking it? Yes. Put your hands behind. Put your hands behind. Go on your belly, don't resist. I do this to my wife all the time. It's a shiatsu a little bit, you know, for the neck. Okay, so I have left and right. Now, I'm not saying it's 100% and it's easy. But if you go by surprise, okay, or you have a colleague with you, sometimes you don't work alone. One is talking, the other one is coming from behind. Understand what I'm saying? So if I'm talking to him, okay, and I have a number 2, you know, stand. We're having a problem. My number 2 is standing here next to me. He's also protecting me. And, sir, give me some ID. Yuda understands there's a body language, and we will try to work together and to try to hold, even if he's resisting, Yuda can come now, go for the neck, Yuda. Go for the, okay, yes. And we can put him on the ground or use his legs. Okay? Okay. Stand up. So, if you understand body language, there's conflict, instead of getting into a fight, because you see, you remember we did the 2 against 1? Even the guy that is single, he can fight 2 policemen, he will make some damage. He may hit someone in the punch. The idea here is to try to go in through some hold and to reach the neck, and for the number 2 to try to reach the legs, put him down on the ground. Okay, okay, I'm sorry, and force it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is a very simple technique. We stand in front, we surprise the guy, and we turn him around. Okay, bring him to the floor and rotate him on his belly. The hands are behind on the chin, and the knee is on the back. Apply a little bit of pressure, and you will see it's very easy to do. Now, if we take the other police standard stuff, you said you work in prisons, right? You're strong, right? Put your hand out real hard. I want to take this hand, see his biceps, and bring his hand behind the back and handcuff him. If anyone of you ever tried to do a few arrests in his life, and the guy's going crazy, it's impossible to jiu-jitsu the hand and bring it behind the back. You'll just struggle. I'm not extremely strong, but I'm not weak. But when this process begins with policemen, they're trying, this is the moment you turn around, make space. Okay? That's exactly. It's when the process is not going well, I'm trying, I rotate him, I go inside. Okay, everyone?
Can you show one more time slow motion how you do the...
Yes. I'm reaching out for the hand by element of surprise, inside the bicep, and pulling
The
it.
same hand around his neck that you pull?
Yes, the hand that pulls comes up immediately. Why? You can change if you want, but this is the closest one. This is here. From here, choke. Or the neck restraint. You feel the neck, right? Okay? Please, slow motion, no damage. Let's go.